It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The opening tip belongs to the Wizards as we get going in Washington. To Beal. And the finish. Slam dunk. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet, and one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Washington basketball. To Beal. Beyond the arc for three. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Stuffs it down with authority.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Short jumper off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by three. It's Washington with the basketball. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away.
Hey, switch, I got it.
Gets to the basket and scores.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Oh, you got to work around the screen. Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you. Come on, left.
Short jumper off the mark. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
To Beal. Deep two there, won't go.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
to Beal.
What's that screen? Coming through.
Five to shoot for Washington.
A shot.
Off the mark. Slams it down. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter as the Timberwolves enjoy a nice cushion so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Gets a shot up off the mark.
I'm here. I got ball.
Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Minnesota at the controls. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10.
I got ball. I got something for him. Hey, match up. Off him, don't touch.
That's going to be out of bounds. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Let's go. Pick him up. Hey, you got the screen right.
The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. No good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Wizards with the basketball.
I got him.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Screen coming.
Watch cutter.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Stuffs it down with authority. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Timberwolves were the dominant team in that first half, without question. And before the game, I had a feeling they might come out strong, but not like that. Needless to say, I'm a bit surprised by how well they executed their offense. These are the guys getting buckets for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Wizards have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Washington Wizards.
First half stats. Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. No one wants to be picked for this segment. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Wizards at the controls. Short jumper misses. Oh, big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Could not throw it down. the outside, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Wizards have it.
Get it. Can you stance? He's coming. Can you stance? Hey, watch this screen left.
The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
That's going to be out of bounds. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Beal. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Beal. He engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Count it. Old-fashioned three-point play. Washington basketball. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
It's good. And one.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
And he can't convert the free throw. Passed it off. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
It's Washington with the basketball. Take stock of the floor. For 3, not getting the bounce.
I got your help here.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here comes the screen. Throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Count it at the line.
I got ball. I got ball.
Here comes the
Hey,
screen.
double screen.
And stuffs it home.
Standing and watching it.
Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Timberwolves enjoying the advantage. The Wizards in control of the basketball as we start the fourth. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, should... Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Beal. Shot from the lane won't go.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Ah, rocking the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Right.
To Beal. Off the assist.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
It's Minnesota basketball. Going to launch beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Wizards with the basketball. To Beal. Bradley Beal. Now 3 for 9.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Beal. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to...
Stuffs it down with authority. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Cleans it up. Offensive board. The follow won't go either. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Long heave from three-quarters court. It's a victory for the Timberwolves as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Timberwolves were simply amazing in this contest. This was all about points in the paint, and that's without question. How could anyone argue with the kind of execution that results in the highlights like these? Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Wizards are no longer...
Game track. Points in the paint.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.